this little dump trailer here. Gonna hook it up with a little wireless remote action so we no longer have to come to the rear, lift it and drop it. Bought a little wireless remote kit off Amazon. I'll post a link in here. This will be the third time that I'm hooking it up and using it. Obviously the first two are successful, super simple and easy to do. So I'm going to walk you through the process of how to hook this up and make it easy so that once you open the rear doors, you're at the transfer station or dumps, you can do it right from inside the cab. Just hit that remote, lift it up, dump it, drop it down when you're going, and button up the doors to make it more efficient. So in the kit comes with a wireless remote, little antenna that just plugs right into here, and this is your wireless receiver. Figure out which system you have for your trailer. Is it a power up, gravity down with a single acting solenoid, or in my scenario we have a power up, power down, double acting solenoid. So our blue wire from our receiver is going to go to the up solenoid, our gray wire is going to go to the down, black goes to negative on the battery, red is going to go to positive on the battery, and then the orange wire is going to go to the hydraulic pump solenoid switch. So I'll walk you through simple process of installing these, and then the only thing I may not have in the field with me today is something to screw it in, but we got double-sided stick tape, so I'm going to use a little baby wipe just to clean the inside, and hopefully that'll hold for now till I could actually zip it in with some zip screws. First thing you'll need to do is identify your solenoids that's on your hydraulic pump. You need to figure out which one is going to be driving it up and which one is going to be driving it down. To do this, super simple, get anything that's not magnetic. So for this test, I'm just going to be using a pair of linesmen and your controller to run it up and down. When you put anything metal on here right now, the coils are not activated, so there's no pull on it. The second you start running it up or down, that solenoid that is calling for power is going to magnetize, and you'll see. So running this up, this is the coil that's running up. I can feel the pull on my linesman here, and then going down, I can feel the pull on my linesman going down. So we just identified that this is our up solenoid, this is our down, and we're just going to start grabbing and intercepting our wires here to splice in our wireless remote. So we're going to start with our up first, blue. That's this guy here. Actually rerun it here. I'm just going to trim some of the solenoid wire because it's a little long and looks sloppy. Take your blue lead. This one was already just spliced with the wire nut, so we're going to keep it the same today. And then this guy on the back is going to be our down. So take this off. Gray is our down. For our hydraulic pump solenoid, it's an orange wire, pump is orange. So we have this white wire on the back. This is bringing constant power into the solenoid. Okay, it also brings power up to the remote. One's up, one's down. So this is like our common wire for that solenoid. I'm just going to be using just a stake gun connector, very simple to do. This is my orange wire. Clean that up, bring it in here. So these you just crimp on like that, flip it over. Done. Next, we're going to need to hook up our positive and negative. So start with your negative first. Strip it down a little bit. Always give it a little tug. Make sure your wires are in and tight. Terminals on. So now we need to hook up the red to the positive cable on this one here. This is going to our battery charger. So we're not going to do that. I'm going to grab it right from this guy here, so you can see our positive comes around from the battery to the solenoid and then to this black wire here. So grab one of these guys. With that in place, we should be live. Quick test. Bringing it up. And bringing it down. That simple to hook up the wireless remote. What I'm going to do now is I'll just grab the antenna. I'm going to mount this for now to the back of the box. So using a baby wipe, because that's all I have in my truck. Just going to clean off a spot where I'll mount it, which will be right about there. Yeah, man. The other thing. So this will just help you out with the range going into the truck. So let's see if we could get it around to the front and then mount it. Okay, so antenna is tied in there. Keep it around, and I'd just like to see it right over here. And that's it. I'll come in later, I'll hit it with some zip ties, clean it all up, so it's nice and neat. But it is that simple. It took about all of 5 minutes. And now we can work like a gentleman from inside the truck to run this up and down. Saves time, saves money. Thanks for watching.